Hey everyone, Martin here. We got a request on my modular Telecaster mod that we should also do something like this for a Stratocaster. For a Stratocaster, I don't think it's viable to just make the wiring separate. So I'm showing you how I would do it, that you can switch the whole plate with all the pickups, with all the wiring, with a quick connector. For that, I'm using a JST 2-pin connector, just like I used on my Telecaster mod. And yeah, let's get right into it. I'll show you everything on my Classic Vibe Strat where I'll do this mod. I have already removed all the wires that are coming from the guitar itself. This is the first step to do. The wires that you have to remove are the hot from the output jack, then all the other grounds that are going to the guitar, which is also the output jack ground wire, then the one coming from the shielding paint, or if you have it, or from some other copper tape, and the one coming from the bridge. Those are the ones you have to remove from your control plate. I've bought these JST 2-pin plugs from Amazon right here. You see they hold quite firm and secure. They are mostly used for batteries in RC applications, so they can transfer some current that we don't need. You see one side, which is the male plug, has here the shrink tube on the outer pins. We have to remove these and we will use these on the output jack. The other side, we are soldering directly where the output jack would have gone on the control plate. On the other side, we have the problem that we need to connect 3 ground wires to just one pin, which is not ideal. So what I'll be doing is I'll show you how to connect these 3 wires together and go on with just one single wire. We're using shrink tube to insulate this connection. Then we go with 1 wire to the plug and 1 wire from the hot of the output jack as well. So a little cut over here, and we'll go on when I've done this. You see how I've removed the shrink tube, and now I will unsolder these wires. So I've twisted the 3 ground wires from the guitar together, and here I have my attachment wire, and that I'll press into the front of these wires like this. Press everything together, then solder it. See you after the soldering. We've soldered everything together. I've put shrink tube around it, and here I've prepared already the wires that are going now here to the pin of the JST2 plug. What I'm doing is I already plug the other side in, so I know which side is red and which side is black. I want to have black for the ground, so I have to wire my black wire over here to ground. You can also see I've already put some shrink tube around the wire, because once soldered I can't put it over it anymore. So I place it already here, and once I've soldered everything, I get the shrink tube over here, cover everything up and shrink it together so it is clean. As you can see, I have now soldered everything together, have the shrink tube around it, and removed the other side of that plug. And now I'm going with red to the middle pin of the volume pot, and black goes to any housing of any pot where you have space. In my case, I will also go to the volume pot because it's the closest. I will shorten the wires a little bit like this, and then I can connect everything together. You can see I have already reinstalled the output jack. I've only loosened that one, so I have more space over here and I can easier get to the wires. Okay, here is now the final thing that we've did. Over here you can see the ground, the black wire going to the housing of the pot, and the red wire going to the middle pin of the volume pot. And you can see it's just this plug connecting everything together. and we can install now the pickguard like this. Just drop it in. Obviously it fits, you have enough space down there for that little bit extra wire, and every other pickguard that you're using with another pickup configuration, for example, if you're having humbucker single or something like this. Yeah, I can do a humbucker in the bridge, for example. You just swap the pickguard. Also solder on it that very same JST plug over here instead of the output jack to the volume pot, and that's it. You also don't have to solder anymore the ground coming from the bridge or the one coming from the shielding on the body to any pot. That's all done over this plug right here. And yeah, that's it. That's how you do a modular scratch plate, modular pickguard, however you want to call it, where you can switch out everything together with another pickup configuration. I hope you enjoyed this, it helped you, and see you in another video. Bye.